Hello guys and welcome back to WTube. This is me, W, and welcome to episode 2 of how to make a cursor chase game. We are doing the speed variable and the start screen. Okay. First, let's do the speed variable first. So, first, make a new variable, name it speed, and keep it for all sprites because we're gonna use the speed variable. And go to backdrops and get a when green flag clicked. Get a set speed variable to lock. Set it to 15. Now this will set the speed for our enemy. Now get a forever loop. Then get a change speed by probably 0.5. Now let's put the speed variable in. Now you can see, oh no, it's getting slower and slower. It's getting slower. But we can fix that using the backpack. I'm using the backpack today because I made this block by myself. This will fix everything so we don't get a slow one. So now we got this. So if you don't have in your backpack, you can copy the code right here. And now if you're ready, we put it in the move steps block. Now, but oh no, we have a problem. You can see that it's 9.6, which means it will be fast as a cannonball. So let's set it to 1. You'll see that it's starting to go faster. But good thing we got that because we can set it back to 15. So instead we gotta wait seconds block. And now we also have one problem too. It's still fast. So if you do get it divided by 10, this will still be fast, but so make it divided by 15. But if you can play around a little bit. So, oh no, run! Oh no, we didn't make it. But we need it to be at 10. And if you want to make it easier, just set it to 1, and this will be pretty easy. But it's best at 10. But if you want, you can set it to 7 so it can be the perfect speed. Oh Somebody help us! No, 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 no. And now we got our speed variable. Now it's time for the start screen. So we don't need to click on the green flag because I saw this dude named Macomb Ninja 294, which is also has the same name as me, which is also known as my name, which is Macomb Ninja 298. You can see that he had one problem with his project. So, and it's with when you set your score to 20. So, you can see that in his project, when you click the green flag, it does nothing. But when you click the green flag another time, it starts to work. Because the first time you do it, the score does not set to 0. It stays at 20. So let me I'm going to show you his project. So go to my profile. I made this project because some people don't give me views. Okay. Now I have to go to this class called Code Building Session 2022, and now we search for 294. I'm part of the class. There's sometimes these S ones and G's, but we're looking for 294. And he's right here. He made a few projects, and I'm telling you about his project, Untitled 15, also known as Gem Collector. He did not make a name, so when you click on it first, nothing. Because it just set it to 10, and you can see that the you win is right there, which means the score was 20. But the score used to be 20. The score used to be 20, and then it said it, and then thought the score was 20. So when you click it again, it starts. And he says this weird thing when you get a blue gem.
I need the map.
And now let's get back to our game. Now we did get the speed variable, so let's get the UI started. So make a new sprite. Name it start screen. And we're not going to make multiple sprites for the start screen. Instead, we are going to use clones. First, for this costume, let's name it title. Now, you can make the title whatever you want, but I like it like this because it's pretty cool, so. Now, you can make a different font, like, so you can make it whatever thing you want. You might want to use any of these things. kind of weird that these are Japanese. Now I'm good with this. Now it's gonna be pretty hard making the title because of positions. And sometimes it just goes to black if you copy a certain costume. But it's pretty easy because you can just change that, and then that's how you solve the problem. So if you have any mistakes, we can just do that. Now, instead of making multiple sprites, we are going to make the costumes the sprites. So now for the sprite start button. Now I already did it because I wanted to be fast. Okay, now name it start name this costume start button. Then let's make a start button. So you might use curves. It will be kind of hard because why? Because of the screen. You will have mistakes because you will always get mistakes. Like, I got this mistake right now. Now, if you want to make your own start button, that's okay. I'm just making my own. It might take a long time, but you can copy me if you want. Sorry it's taking too long. It will be pretty hard making the curves. I'm just on my 4th curve. It's hard. There are mistakes in life. And now this is sus. And with these corners, just check if they are curved. If they are not, then click on the curve button. Now, if you want to align it, just use just press Alt, and that's how you make your thing. Now, for no reason, I just got this random curve right here. So, it doesn't matter. So, get a one green flag clicked. Hide. I mean, we don't need hide. Now, make a new block. Name it clone. Then get an input block. Name it costume. Then get a label text and then put in @ x : x y size, and that's it. By the way, run without screen refresh. Now we got our block. Get a switch costume to costume, switch costume block, and then put the costume thing in there. Then get a go to X block, put in the X bubble and Y bubble in the perfect coordinates. X goes in X and Y goes in Y. Then get a set size to block, and then we create clone of myself. Now that we got that, we now put a clone block in there, then type in the first one, title, at 0, then the Y coordinates is 100, size 300. Now we get another clone block. Name this one start button at 0, -100, size 1 at 200 or 150. Then we get a hide. And by the way, get a show block in at the start. This will start it and then hide it. And then it will start cloning. But you will notice that we got our blocks. Okay, now that we got that, we are now going to, so you can see that the cursor chase is just right there. So the start button is okay, but not our title. So we can put it at the Y50. Now we got our cursor chase. Now, when I start its clone block, forever if costume name contains title. Now this will tell the clone if it will only run the code for it will only run the clone's code if its costume matches the text. Now we got that. We can now start getting a little mathy. Now I'm gonna use this block that is in my backpack. This block. The point in the direction sin of timer times 300 times 2 plus 90. We put it in there. And we put it in times 10. Now you can see that it's doing what it's supposed, and now it's doing that. So you can see that it's actually not centered. So if you made yours centered, then you're good to go. Now it's best on 20. Because look at that. Now let's check let's do the code for the other clone. So duplicate the if else statement, then in the contains type in the contains block in the right perimeter, put in start button, and then put a if touching mouse pointer, and wait, I'm sorry, that is supposed to be, you know what, never mind. So we got this code. Now we make a new block and name it smoothly set size to size speed. And don't run without screen refresh. Now that we got that, let's bring out a repeat until block, put an equals block, then put a round right here. Put size in that perimeter, the right perimeter, and then in the round block on the left perimeter, put a size variable. Now that we got that, let's get a change size by block. Then get a divided by and a minus in the left perimeter of the divide by. Then duplicate the size in the round, put it on the right perimeter of the minus block, then put another size block in the left perimeter of the minus block. Now let's put speed in the left perimeter of the divide by block. And now, if you excuse me, I'm just gonna do this one thing. It will take a few seconds. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back, and now let's get ready for our smoothly set size. Now, smoothly set size to 300. Speed 2. Then get a wait until, and then get a not Boolean block, and then duplicate the touching mouse pointer and then put it in there. And now we put another smoothly set size to block, then get a 250 and 2. And now that we got that, duplicate this block, this code, then instead we're gonna put it in another when I start as clone block. And instead of just touching mouse pointer, we get an and, put the touching mouse pointer in the left Boolean, then we go back to sensing, then we get a mouse down. Now that we have that, we broadcast a message and name it goodbye UI. Goodbye UI. That kind of rhymes. Now that we got that, put it in here. First we get a goodbye UI and wait. We broadcast another message, name it start. And then we broadcast start, we get the broadcast block, and then we put in delete this clone. Wait, we just forgot. Now that we got that, get a when I receive goodbye UI block, and then we get a smoothly set size 2 block, make it 9 and 2. And now we got that. Now we got this. Now we got that, let's test it out. Now, this code is not running, and we forgot the forever loop. Now now that that works, we forgot one thing. This is bigger. This is bigger, so we can make it smaller. But sadly, the size was at 20. So just make it at 20. And now, boom. No! We forgot. We need this at the size of 500. Maybe 1,000. Now, you can see that we need this to be 1,050. And then return to 1,000. Or do it at 1,250, which will be pretty big. Yeah. But oh no! We need to do this one thing. We need to stop other scripts in Sprite. So we did this by accident. So now we get our thing. But sadly, we need to delete this clone at the end. Now we get this effect. But oh no, it only deleted 2. Well, if we got that, let's set it to 20. But sadly, we need that to be at 54. 54. Wait, speed 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if you see that you can see that the enemy is still chasing the player, even though we did not broadcast the start. So, and by the way, we need to keep this at the front layer. So just add that. And now we replace this with a hide. And then we just get rid of this. Then we get a set speed to 7. And now we get a when I receive block, then get a start, and then here we also for start we get this to show. And now let's go test. But sadly, it didn't do it. So we might need, and now that is how we do it. But oh no, it's so fast. So to fix that, let's get our speed variable. But what? No. When I receive start, get a forever loop. But we have this problem. Never mind. Now that we got that, we now got our cursor chase game. Look at that! Now that we finished that, that is an end of another episode. Now, thank you for watching. And if you did not hear from episode 1, be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, see you later, and I'll see you on next episode. Oops.